It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
With PushCare, finding the time to take care of yourself is possible even when anxious or depressed. Introducing the Big Doctor's Appointment online with top doctors for primary care and mental health. Plus, who take most major insurances. Download the PlushCare app today.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a year later, in front of a different judge.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set.
Of course, they always show when I say that. Thank you.
They'll try to pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Hey, you didn't put no guacamole on there, did you? So you didn't put no guacamole in here,
Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
You didn't put no guacamole in there, did
in just about a few inches here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now they try the right side here. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40. 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
Hey.
They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they want to leverage yes, right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly.
I can't hear you.
Not just a crease, a gigantic hole, and off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Year before the court, Mr. McCarthy, who
fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Westbrook on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And out across midfield down to the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him struggle my defense.
But the thing that 86-year-old Floyd Mayweather, who's representing himself, is questioning the defendant, Eddie Joe.
On first down, it's Gervin. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sit with her daughter and grandchild. Our defense attorney raises objections. But Babel is seemingly distracted. And now,
behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
To support a strong immune system, your body needs your
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and now...
That's all right.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. In this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Sling watch parties live TV together from anywhere, only from Sling.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
A gain of a...
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Darnold. The screen pass here to Cohen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And Brooks' command of the situation. Davis' condition improves from that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about being on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the 1st down and change our momentum?
In that video, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for that information. What happened? Yes. The German, I'm sorry, because it felt like the contract, upon release agreement was, revised and early agreed and not, and he just said there's no clear-cut agreement here. And then he had said, which was really funny, he said that you guys should probably not do business with the game.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
A game for the offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
47-yard line.
He did help me to run impressions. All I remember in that moment when I was just doing impressions, I can see the curl, especially here in my preview as I'm pushing, and I say, I'm getting tired. And I was trying to be as much as I could to let him know, and then all of a sudden, it was like I see his white shirt and his tag, and it was like, okay, he's going to let really
Garoppolo looks to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First home guys, out in the country.
On behalf of Mr. Baber, let me thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you for what
After
you
one,
did.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Thank you so much for coming in. Great to meet you. We appreciate it. That's it for this edition of Court Cam. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
He's facing a potential sentence up to 30 years in federal prison. Well, joining the trial is Baylor Tanifa, who's already serving a 30-year prison sentence, sits in the witness stand and testifies on behalf of the prosecution.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to work. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Angle that was key. The story spreads quickly.
First down, a run with Cole. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
It's shocking. They got this guy down.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set it down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
This is Mike Skinner, a retired corrections officer for 30 years.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out into open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. And 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Skinner's upset because the agenda's been changed to an executive session.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, Falcons 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Security's been called to the line. That security does not have an ID. I don't know who they are.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Allergic to Duplex. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Westbrook, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 for the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
He's brought down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 44, Darnold, deep ball for Goodwin. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Jets 21.
A former U.S. Marine, Skateboard's arrested for release of strike charges. He's later found guilty of inducing panic, obstructing official business, and 2 misdemeanor counts of assault. The judge sentenced him to 16 months in prison. We're now in Washtenaw County Trial Court in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Your Honor, our client Matter presents report in this matter. No finding factual errors.
This is 17-year-old Dante Wright. Wright's in court today to receive his sentence. The shooting death of high school student Jordan Lee. He's pled guilty of armed robbery, conspiracy to commit armed robbery, a felony firearm violation, and second-degree murder. As part of the sentencing, a family member makes a victim impact statement on behalf of the victim's mother. Wright's demeanor during this statement is what you might expect.
Your actions have led you to a prison cell, but have also created an empty cell that I live in every day. Where you can still hope to be released one day. I'll never regain my health. You are still alive. But Jordan has no future. Thank you for everything.
Wright has his attorney approach the podium.
Your Honor, my client wants to address the court of the course.
To show remorse in court for his actions. It's now up to the prosecution to decide whether or not to dismiss the agreement and pursue a trial.
I have had a very lengthy discussion with the victim's mother as well as his grandparents and some family members. They understand that obviously this is the defendant. There's some issue. Absolutely no personal how I work with the family does want to move on with this. They want to get some closure in this case. They want to try and forgive the defendant and all his actions for what he did. And they are asking as well as the people to receive the sentence.
Wright has another opportunity to address the court, this time through his attorney.
Your Honor, my client has to apologize to the court. This is my
Family.
Work this court. My client is 17 years old. He has some emotional problem, and frankly, this is some people explain to your last night. He does take this very seriously. money on.
Personalized, real-time help alerts, cash rewards on everything, and payback discounts. Introducing My Walgreens, a way to get better. Are you someone who always notices things? Say when your wife wears a brand new dress. Oh, details like that makes a difference in June's journey.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Atlanta Falcons. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wherever you are. Even hanging with your dog. So, what are you waiting for? Download now and get your first stop on us. Robin Hood.
On first down, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now it's Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And disconnected. We had to start over.
Pickup of 18 yards. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now Gurley. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's second down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So step out of the courtroom, all we're able to do is have a conversation about what happened. Okay? All right, let's do that.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Garoppolo. A slant to Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down and 1.
And did that come from you tonight? I hear
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
exquisite bowl of French onions. I'm going to start with the product of the looking for $6.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
These past few months haven't been easy, but they reminded us there was no place for home. Home has unity. Home has everything. In a year of changes, don't take chances on your taxes. Be 100% certain that
Garoppolo.
get your taxes done right.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Gonzalez's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting through there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I'm the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the 27th, Darnold. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37th.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Hey, Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Darnold completes it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, New York.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Darnold on 1st down. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
There on that video, Judge R.W. Buster, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it. What's going through your
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
The first thing I thought was they're not really going to the second thing
out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught, it's Perriman. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Darnold finding Perriman there for a New York 1st down.
My first concern was for safety and anyone that might come across. So what the heck is a judge doing? Chasing down guys who are running out of work. In addition to our judicial duties,
from the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They run. It's Gurley. And they'll get him down up past past the 15, just shy of the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Great call to hand that one off, and he's running back to the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially just kind of swung the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
You don't want to attack him. See how they attack him here.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, and a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll get it in just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Come on, man.
Picked off by Blesson Austin. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in the open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it helped scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Dad one told me once, we were having a tough patch. This two-show pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the Lake County Courthouse in Waukegan, Illinois. Travis Copeland's charged with disorderly conduct.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Jets 28, Falcons 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
And we'll see if they can do it here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Gurley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now a handoff for Gurley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. That big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Garoppolo. The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I know, I saw it, and I really liked it. I'm just trying to figure out what I do.
The Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Darnold from the gun. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like they're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. And he's
been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another carry now for Gurley. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this one through the uprights and good.
42. Falcons 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On the return is covered. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me. Trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear
that is
by the time
one
we have to leave the booth.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Fights off the defender. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Yet another play here tonight for Gurley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
The 43-yard line.
Taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to make things a bit more respectable.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing, and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
That ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this.
When the only one